Hey Slick Review fans, coming at you with another video. In this episode we're checking out two incredible wallets from Ashland Leather Company. So everyone, what we're checking out in this episode are two incredible wallets from Ashland Leather. Now they're based in Chicago, which is pretty interesting because they use Horween leather, which is also tanned in Chicago, and then they manufacture their wallets in Chicago as well. So I really like handmade, high quality leather products that are made here in the USA. So we're going to check these two out. Now we have two wallets to check out. We're going to go through them each here. We've got their Capone Money Clip. So again, the Chicago connection, and then the Fat Herbie wallet here. So first we're going to take a look at the Capone Money Clip. Now this is the type of form factor that I typically prefer, and my normal daily driver wallet is one just like this. Because it's so thin, I typically carry my wallets in the front pocket, and I've found that this sort of form factor is perfect for a front pocket carry. Now these are both made with English tan Dublin leather, which typically has a lot of character to it. It's a very unique kind of leather, and both of these look absolutely gorgeous. So taking a tour around the Capone Money Clip, so again, very symmetrical. We've got one card slot on the front and the back, and then inside a spring-loaded money clip in the middle, and then 2 card slots inside. Now on Ashland's site, they say that each of these pockets can hold up to 4 cards. Here on the outside pocket, I've got 4 of my cards here, and a couple of them are thicker metal cards as well, and they do fit in there comfortably, and you can even see some of that pull-up effect that English tan Dublin and other leathers like this are famous for. The tan Dublin especially is really nice for this pull-up effect. If you can kind of see that edge there where the cards are kind of pressing up against the leather, that's what that is. So this does fit 4 cards very comfortably in each of the pockets. And now on the inside, I now have 4 cards in each of the interior pockets, and it still stays super slim. So this is perfect for a front pocket wallet. You can even carry up to 16 cards in this wallet, and it still stays pretty slim. Now if we take some cash and just load it up in the money clip here, that's typically how you would carry this. So you have to be okay with your cash kind of flapping around here, and you just push it off to the side to get your cards out. But overall, perhaps the thinnest and easiest to carry wallet that I've ever found is something like this. So I'm very much a fan of the Capone Money Clip wallet. Will probably be my daily driver going forward, and this English tan Dublin looks absolutely fantastic. Now to look at what makes the Fat Herbie unique, this is a form factor that I have never seen in a wallet, and I asked them especially to send over one of these because while it is very different to what I typically carry, which is something like this in my front pocket, this is a monster, but it's really interesting. And to be completely honest with you, again, so this is typically what I'm more apt to carry in my front pocket. Because this is so unique, during my testing period, I actually used this one more, I think because it is so different. So let's take a look at it. So again, this is a huge chunk of this English tan Dublin leather. And going through the construction, so again, it's a really unique form factor. On the outside, this is where your currency lives. And it's a really big pocket. If you can see, I've got some US bills here. So they sit basically down there inside this pouch. Now, what's interesting is that this would be great for traveling because this fits every single currency in the world. It's a very large, deep pocket on the back. So if you're a traveler, you can put pretty much anything in there and it's going to be fine. So it's really interesting to have your currency. You do have to open the wallet, but it's on the back here. And I think that's a pretty unique concept. And then on the inside, it's just a nice, simple, symmetrical design. We've got the Ashland logo there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots that again fit up to 4 each. Now, it is a little bit thicker, especially if we're going to compare it to something like the Capone Money Clip, but it's not really a fair comparison because they're two different products that serve different people in different use cases. So this is very much a back pocket wallet, but as far as those kind of wallets go, I do think it is one of the thinnest rear pocket wallets that you can get, because I know you guys have seen them, and you might even be one yourself, that sit on those brick bifold wallets. You guys are killing your backs if you're doing that. So if you're the kind of guy who prefers to have a wallet in your back pocket, I think this is a great way to go, probably compared to what you're carrying. And you can still hold, again, 16 cards and then as much cash as you're ever going to carry. And then again, just because it is such a unique sort of concept, this is actually what I've ended up carrying the most over the few weeks that I've had both of these to check out. Now, in full transparency, this is just going to be a me moment. I think this wallet is going to be my winter wallet because I think a big part of the reason I've been carrying it so much is because right now in my part of the country, it's extremely cold. And I found that I'm putting this wallet in my coat pockets, like in the inside pocket, and then I don't have anything in my front pockets, not even a small wallet like this, and I've kind of found that it's nice to just have it inside my coat pocket. But I think as it warms up here, I'm probably going to switch back to this one for my summer carry, and I think that's going to be my rotation going forward. So checking out the wallets, the stitching is completely on point. All around, I can't find a single loose thread, nothing's misaligned, everything looks absolutely flawless on both of these wallets. And another thing that's really nice is on their website, all of their products are backed by a lifetime guarantee. So if something goes wrong with the craftsmanship, if threads start coming loose or something, they've committed that they'll make it right. So I have no issues recommending Ashland. These are very nice leather products, and as you can tell by the kind of one of the developing themes on this channel is I love featuring these handmade leather products, especially those that are made right here in North America, because I think there's just something special about something that's not mass manufactured overseas with cheap materials by a machine. That's not really what I would prefer. I want something that's going to last years and years and years. I like to see things that aren't designed to be disposable so that you have to keep buying new ones over and over. I think one of the things that's just kind of rare in our world is Ashland is making these products so that you never have to buy another one ever again, which I think is, again, kind of rare these days. That used to be how things were done, but I think Ashland very clearly values being the best in the game and trying to put out a product that, again, you can have forever until you want to do something different or replace it. I just want to show you again kind of this pull-up effect on this English tan Dublin I think is really cool. If you put pressure inside the leather, you see how all the oils and everything kind of moves and you get this kind of pull-up effect is what it's called. This English tan Dublin leather is really cool. So again, I think going forward, this is my winter wallet, I'm pretty sure. It's just really interesting. Right now it's even fully loaded because this is the one I'm carrying right now. But then as soon as the weather turns, I think I'm going to have to move to the Capone for my summer outfits. So if you want to check these out, they also have a ton of other products on their website. So don't think it's just these two. These are just the two samples that they sent over, but they do a ton of different style wallets, different colors, all sorts of stuff. So the link will be down in the description for you as always, but I highly recommend Ashland, and I really hope we can check out some more of their stuff in the future. But if you have any other comments or questions, please leave them down below. I like to hear from everybody. And if you'd like to get in touch, all my social media links are down in the description as well. And last, before we go, if you enjoy straightforward, to-the-point content like this where we find great deals online from well-known and upcoming brands, make sure to leave the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Pretty easy and free ways to help support the channel. That's all I've got for you this time. I'm Zach, this is Slick Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.
This review was completed following several weeks for the product sample provided by the manufacturer. No compensation was provided, and the manufacturer was not allowed editorial input, copy approval, or an early preview. To see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel.